Hey, how's it going? It's Michael Fiore, and in this short video, I want to explain how long you should wait for a man and when you should give up and run for the hills. Lisa asks, Mike, I just finished Make Him Beg to Be Your Boyfriend, then sent a message to the man of my dreams saying, look me up when you're single. God, I hope I did the right thing. I'm 51, look 33, feel great. Been married for 23 years and have not been intimate with my husband for 10 years. Yes, years, not months or days or hours. I met a man last year who cared for me and really opened up an emotional part of me that I thought was gone forever. We are friends, not lovers. However, 3 months ago, I did meet a man. That would be the dreamy one. He has been separated from his wife for 10 months, but I later found out that was work-related. When the contract ended, he returned home. He claims he hates his wife. Strong words, I know. Now, the alarm bells did go off, and I told him so. Something about disrespect. So now the words are dislike very much. She is a drinker, never works, a bad mother, etc. He can't leave because of the children. I am also not divorced or separated officially, but we clearly both know that no marriage exists between us. I travel for work and come home on weekends. I'm 3 years from when my children go off to college. Anyway, I think my dream man and I are in love, and I really do want him, so I said goodbye. I want him all to myself. So until he leaves his wife and I my husband, I think your advice is good. It feels empty today. But I knew if I stayed, I would have slept with him. I can't be his friend because I want to rip his clothes off. So here I wait, trusting I did the right thing. Okay, so Lisa, first off, Lisa, yours is the kind of email that gets me out of bed in the morning to do this job. I can feel your hurt right through the computer screen, and I wish I could give you a hug or tell you everything was going to be magically okay. And it will be okay, but it's not going to be magic. It's going to be time and you doing what you need to do to get away from the dead relationship you have with your husband and find somebody who's both emotionally and legally available. Now, there's a lot of stuff I could talk about in your email, but let me just grab a few things here. One, you did the right thing. I get emails every day from women asking if they should wait for a guy who's still married, who has a girlfriend, but he's totally going to dump her, who just wants to be friends, but he's totally going to change his mind, who's hung up on his ex, who's married to his job. And again they ask, Mike, how long should I wait for this guy? And the answer is, and I know it's harsh, you should never wait for a guy. As a guy myself, I can tell you that men can very quickly become comfortable in a status quo. I've done it myself. If you're there for him physically or emotionally while he's still married or taken or distracted, there is no motivation whatsoever for him to actually make the change you so desperately want. All waiting does is waste your time and create a mountain of bitterness in your heart. And dating a married guy is always a bad idea, no matter how bad he says his marriage is or what kind of promise he makes you. Number two, the next 3 years shouldn't be a prison sentence for you. It doesn't sound like you and your husband hate each other. It just sounds like the passion drained out of your marriage like a sieve a long time ago. I know you're staying together for the kids because you think the stability is going to help them. But in a lot of cases, kids are actually helped way more by seeing their parents actually happy. I grew up in an emotionally violent household myself. My parents were awful together. Great parents, wonderful people, just couldn't get along. They stayed together for me and my brother, and to this day, I can't figure out why. We both wanted them to get divorced and to stop beating each other up. Now, your mileage may vary, but your happiness matters too. Having children doesn't mean you have to be miserable. 3, you did the right thing calling this guy on his hatred of his wife. I actually wrote about this on Facebook a few weeks ago. If every ex you have is a bitch, an asshole, or a horrible person, it says a lot more about you than it does about them. It says either A, you have horrible taste, or B, you're unconsciously putting something out there to only attract horrible people, or C, they're not really horrible at all. You're the one thing they have in common. Anyway, talking shit about an ex, or a current in this case, is always a bad idea, and good job shutting him down. Thanks so much, Lisa, for your question. If you have a question you want to get answered, go over to our Facebook wall at Facebook, look for michael.c.fiore. And if you want to get more articles like this in your inbox every single week, just go to digitalromanceinc.com, enter your email address, and we'll take care of you. Thank you so much. Bye.